Hello, my name is Marilena Petridous. I am a Feldenkrais practitioner based in Athens, Greece. This is a series of recordings under the general title Crawling into Walking, part of Move Better, Feel Better Feldenkrais Awareness Summit. Lesson 2. Moving like a lizard. Let's begin by first standing on your feet and observing the way your body is organized and oriented in standing. Observe your feet and legs and how your weight is distributed. Where do you feel the center of your weight, and how is your skeleton supporting you? Sense if there are any places where you feel a hold, but also look for the places where you feel available to move. Can you define in your self-image where is the middle line that runs down your body from the top of your head to somewhere between your feet? Start to walk slowly by keeping your attention to this middle line, the way it moves as you transfer your weight, and how everything is related in your body as you walk. How does the head stand and move while you walk? Do you spend more time over one leg than the other? How do your shoulders, ribs and hips move while you walk? Are your arms moving, and how? How do your arms coordinate with your legs? How do you use your vision as you walk? Are your eyes actively involved in your walk? Please now find your place on the floor and lie on your back. Elongate your legs. Place your arms next to your torso. If this place is hard for you to be in, you may keep your knees bent with your feet on the floor, a little bit spread apart. This way your lower back comes closer to the floor, and you may find this easier if you have pain or discomfort in this area. Observe now how you make contact with the floor. Some areas are further away, some are heavy or closer to the floor, and this may vary from one side to the other. So make a note of these differences. Simply notice without changing or judging. Slowly roll onto one side and come to lie on your belly. Place your head towards your easiest side, with your arms bent and the hands on either side of your head, with the inside of your palms touching the floor. Start to easily slide the forearm on the side that you are turned toward, upward in the direction of your head, and then bring it back down where you started. Elongate your palm and arm along the floor without lifting the elbow or the forearm. Try to feel the floor with the whole surface of your arm. Notice how other parts of you are involved in this movement, for example, the ribs, the shoulder, the head, and maybe the eyes. Notice your breathing and how you organize your breathing when you slide the arm upwards and then bring it back. Do this a few times and then stop in the middle and slowly start to slide the arm a little bit down towards your pelvis. And notice what this movement is like. It is a rather small movement, so look for the ease in the sliding, rather than the amount that the arm travels. Begin to combine the two previous movements, once going up towards your head and once down towards your leg. Keep the movement as continuous as possible and within a range that is easy and pleasurable. Observe how other areas are involved, how the breathing organizes, and what you feel in your whole self. Let that go and slowly roll onto your back. Allow yourself completely on the floor to rest. Observe how you lie after these few arm movements. Can you distinguish any differences on how your two sides lie on the floor? Roll back onto your belly and leave the head as before, towards the same side, the one that is easy for you. Slowly start to move your palm and arm up and down along the floor, as before, and this time, actively follow the movement with your head and shoulder as well. Follow with your eyes and your whole self. Every time you come with your elbow and forearm down towards your leg, let your pelvis roll a little to the opposite side of where your face looks. For example, if you are turned towards your left side, let your pelvis roll to the right, and when the arm elongates up, let the pelvis and your belly roll back onto the floor. Try this a few times and allow the knee of the side you are turned to bend outward a little as the pelvis rolls to the opposite side, and observe that movement where the knee has less weight on the floor and is more available to bend and slide a little upward. Do this a few times, altering the arm up and down, allowing the knee to bend, and let your pelvis, ribs and legs go into a soft roll away from your elbow. Observe how the side you roll onto becomes heavier, and notice those places that press more on the floor when you roll over. Repeat a few times and then let that go and roll slowly onto your back and come to a full rest. Observe any more changes of your contact with the floor from before. How is one side touching now compared to the other? Roll again, come to your belly, and this time turn your head towards the other side. Bring the arms up, bend at the elbows, and rest the palms by your face on the floor. Slowly start to slide the arm of the side that you are turned to, softly and easily, up towards your head a few times and return to the middle. Repeat, and after a while start to add the movement of the arm going down as well. Remember to keep the forearm, elbow and palm on the floor all the time and slide the whole arm like that. Observe how the ribs and shoulder follow on this side, how the head is involved. Are the eyes part of the movement, and in what way? Are you breathing continuously, or are there any moments when this is not so easy? Try to keep a flow and ease and keep the movement small and slow. Investigate how this side behaves. Now start to involve the pelvis more by letting it roll a little towards the opposite side until you feel that the knee becomes lighter. When the knee is more available to move, let it bend outward and start to also slide it along the floor towards the head. Combine the movement of the arm and elbow with the movement of the knee, bringing them closer to one another and away. Observe how you do this on this side. Take care by going slowly and keeping everything within a range of ease and comfort. Is this side moving more or less in the ribs, the neck, the head and the shoulders? What about the other side? How does the long side move and press on the floor as the arm and leg meet and then distance? Do you involve your other leg in any way? If yes, how much of it is necessary for this movement? Let it go and slowly roll onto your back again. Rest and observe changes and your sensations after these movements. Observe if your breathing changed too. And what is now your sense of weight and length on the floor? Now, come again to your belly, roll over and place the arms bent on either side of the face. This time keep your head to the middle, your forehead softly touching the floor. From this position, slowly start to bend to one side, slightly lift and turn your head to follow your arm and knee as they slide towards each other and then away. Roll your pelvis easily and with light movements and allow your spine and ribs to flex and bend. As you distance your arm and leg, look for that moment where you can turn your head over to the other side. Passing from the middle, pressing gently on your belly and lifting the head a little. Go from side to side, allowing the chest to mold, the pelvis to turn, your shoulders to move parallel to the floor, turning on your belly area. Now change the action and slide the arm and knee up together at the same time. Gently press them as needed so you can advance a step further along the floor. Then use your other side the same way. Bring the other arm and leg to do the same and start to alternate from one side to the other, going along the floor, creating an easy and light cruising action. Try to also go a couple of steps back and play with it, going forward and then back, keeping a sense of flow. Observe your belly area and your back now. How do they move? How does the spine move? You might feel like a soft wave is created along your front and back sides. What is the head doing now? Imagine your spine being really long as you do this and see how that changes your sensation and the quality of the movement. You can play with the image of a lizard tail moving across the floor. Let it go and find an easy way to roll through your side and come up to standing. When you arrive, observe your standing state and quality. Where is your middle line now? How is your weight distributed? Walk slowly and feel the movements that evolve after this lesson. Thank you for playing along. This is Marilena Petridous. You can find more about me and my activities in my blog marilenapetridous.weebly.com and also in my Facebook profile Marilena Petridous. You also may check Feldenkrais on Tour on Facebook. It is a Feldenkrais retreat I co-organize in the Greek island of Crete.